Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jimbo. Today, a video that you've all been waiting for. We're gonna be looking at the new 303 Aerospace, their Graphene Nano spray coating, which is gonna set you back about 20 bucks for this 15.5 ounce bottle. Not a bad deal for so-called graphene ceramic spray. Boasts 1 year's worth of durability. You have to apply it with an applicator, though I'm sure you could apply it with a microfiber towel and everything would be okay. Has an instant cure, which is a huge bonus. Some of these ceramic products talk about how you have to have a 7-day cure, 48-hour cure, whatever. And then we're gonna be putting it up against the reigning champ Turtle Wax Ice Seal and Shine, that at one time, way back in the good old days, was only 5 bucks. I have seen it as high as 25 bucks, but it actually settles right around that like $12 to $15 mark for this. I think it's a 16 ounce bottle, so a little bit cheaper. You can apply it in a plethora of ways. You can do it with an applicator or a towel. Also has instant cure. And so what we're gonna be doing today is applying it to both sides of the panel, and then we're gonna see which one does better in a torture test. But before we get into the torture test, I want you to leave a comment and let me know which one you think is gonna win in this battle. I'm very, very interested. I haven't done this test yet, so this will be the first time that I'm seeing it as well. So I'm very, very excited to see if a new graphene product can outbeat kind of the reigning champ in Seal and Shine. But before we get there, leave a comment below and let me know who you think is gonna win. Let's get into it now. All right, we're gonna do the 303 Aerospace side first. I clearly have it marked with what says mom to me. 303, sideways, mom. I'm gonna apply it to the applicator as it says, and then it says to apply it in a cross hatch pattern. And then you have to leave it to actually haze up, it says. So I'm gonna apply it, and then I'm gonna jump over to the opposite side, and that was way too much product. Oh, it's so weird. It's actually like a really heavy solvent smell, I guess. So I'm gonna let that kind of set up, do its thing. That was way, way, way too much product. Whoa. Looks like I got a broken sprayer here. Do the Seal and Shine, which actually has a much more pleasant smell now. If we were talking the old Seal and Shine smell, it'd be a toss-up for what was actually worse. But so a little bit of Seal and Shine. And there's no cure time with Seal and Shine, no waiting for it to haze. I'm actually gonna do a double coat because I put so much over on that other side. So the 303 does say that you could do it in direct sun, so that's a huge benefit as well. The Seal and Shine will streak a little bit in the sun. The new formula doesn't streak nearly as much as the old one does, but a little hack is that I actually just dilute my Seal and Shine a little bit, and it goes a little bit farther. So I'll wait for this to kind of set up and haze. I'm gonna get that excess Seal and Shine off. Control there. So I applied way too much, but it's starting to haze. So very hard to see. And what it actually is looking like is when you apply a product, or like, yeah, almost when you dry a car, but you don't quite dry it all the way and you have like a wet mark. Okay, it's hazed up quite a bit. I definitely applied too much product to the applicator, so we'll see how that kind of fares in this. It says you can use it in direct sunlight, so considered I'm indoors. The wipe off really shouldn't be bad, and it's not at all. It doesn't tell you how long you should wait, but rather just that you should wait. So that's kind of an interesting, and you could see the darkness on the towel. You can see the darkness in the towel is not because the panel's dirty or that it's removing any paint or anything like that. The graphene is actually that color, so don't be alarmed when you use a graphene product. That's not in a clear bottle, and you can't see what color it is. It's gonna be a charcoal color. It's weird. Under the towel right now, it's a little tacky. So not super slick. Even to the touch, it's not slick at all. So I actually do wonder if there is a cure time on it. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It does have a nice, it adds a lot of depth of color. The panel looks very black, very clean, very deep in shine. So that's very cool, but I'm a little shocked at how sticky the panel feels. And again, you could see off the towel, the graphene, which is not alarming at all. What is a little alarming is how tacky the panel feels. So that's very, very interesting to note. So let's take it outside, take a look at it. All right, so 303 on the left, turtle wax on the right, our control in the middle. Virtually look identical. The graphene does have really, really small beads, but the seal and shine is actually showing the same as well. And our control doing nothing in the middle. Let's see which one gets the water off quicker here. Hi. People walking by are probably like, what the hell is he doing? All right, let's go to, because I don't know how the 303 is gonna respond. Let's start with Meguiar's all-wheel cleaner. This is for those of you that don't know, a really good alternative, a less expensive alternative iron remover that, contrary to the label, will work on paint as well. Get a towel to rub this in. And definitely a concerning point that I'm kind of interested in this torture test is how grabby the graphene side was. I don't know why it was so grabby. I would have thought that it would be pretty slick. But you could see the resistance to the chemical right away, so we might have a pretty good battle on our hands here. Okay, so that seems good. With that, I think it was the Adams graphene that was incredibly slick. So let's go to, this is Tsunami. This is Tsunami full strength. No, I'm kind of jumping the gun here, but Tsunami full strength has been pretty lethal. See, Brian's even coughing. Lethal. Come on, Brian, work those lungs. All right. Dancing on the panel here. All right, let's see. Might just come down to how many rounds of Tsunami these can take. Or not. I'm gonna get the wet towel in here now. It does look like the graphene kind of went to more sheeting, definitely still there, but just looks like it kind of went more to sheeting than beading. hard to say. Maybe it took a little bit of a hit, but kind of hard to say. Hit it again. The water's definitely sticking a little bit more. Let's hit it with Tsunami one more time. Hit it with the wet towel. Seal and Shine starting to take a hit a little bit. So is the graphene. Definitely turned into more of a sheeter than a beater. Take a look at the turtle wax side. Hanging on a little bit. They're both really close. Really, really, really close. Let's see what it comes to the airflow. Let's hit it with maybe something else to see. I believe this, so this is Extreme Solutions Bug Off. And I believe this has killed quite a few products as well. So let's see. Very, very close and hard to tell, at least in my opinion. Maybe it's looking different on the screen. But say maybe the Seal and Shine has it beat out a little bit, but not a ton, not necessarily a dramatic. I will say that the graphene definitely went to sheeting first. But all in all, at least it's not similar to the Adams graphene, and if I'm paying attention to what I'm seeing on YouTube, these may be made at similar factories. It's definitely in my opinion. Let's see if that did anything. That was the Bug Off concentrate. Maybe it was the wheel cleaner that did it. I'm not sure. Both have taken a pretty big hit. Again, this is no cure time. Cure time may be different if you let it sit for a while. Seal and Shine pretty flat. Graphene pretty flat. I guess we're still getting some water beating on the Seal and Shine side. But the 303 is still sheeting water pretty good. Whereas on the Turtle Wax side, it is hanging on, probably because it's beating still a little bit, but panel's definitely flooded under the water. I'm calling that a very, very tough call. Very tough call. I don't know. We'll end the torture test there. Neither one of them really died all the way. Let me hit it with the blower, I guess. Thinking on the panel a little bit, but after, I don't know, 5 or 6 rounds of straight harsh chemicals, I think they're both winners if you look at it like that. So they both definitely took a beating. I don't know, that is a very, very, very close, hard test to tell the difference. I don't know what to say. Two. Good? All right, so what do you think about that? That was a very interesting torture test, and the good thing is that I think it opens the door for a lot more tests in the future, which I'm excited about. Been going through a bit of a desert here waiting for all these graphene products to come out. So to me, it's a very close call, very close tie. I haven't rewatched the footage since or before recording this outro, so maybe there was something that looks very different on camera than I saw in person. But honestly, in person, it's very, very close, almost too close to call which one did better. So both these products seem to be phenomenal. I like them. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Am I wrong? Did one did it outperform the other? Was I blind to something that I wasn't seeing in person? I don't know. Either way, I'm excited because this opens the door for a lot more testing, which means a lot more videos. So make sure you hit that big red subscribe button on your way down to leave a comment so you get first alerted of future videos just like this one where we put products to the absolute extreme to see how well they do. Catch you guys on the next one. See ya.